Well, the other kind of Superman DC related news that we wanted to talk about was that Pom Klementieff has a role that, well, at least that James Gunn
they're
has.
talking about it,
right? It's not like they don't have a confirmed like what movie she'll be in and whatnot, but like he has a role in mind for her, and they've been speaking on it. I have like one idea, and I think it's
also,
maybe like
we should preface for those who don't know, Pom Klementieff is the actress that plays Mantis in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Most notably, was also in the most recent Mission Impossible. Did not see that one, but heard great things about her. I'm sure she's
in that new Dave Bautista movie.
Oh, she's
like the main villain, I think.
Is that like the one about the hitman?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It doesn't look great, but I'm like, okay, well, she's like
does it look better?
Dave Bautista.
Does it look better than that Dwayne Johnson Red One trailer?
I actually never watched it, so
we should do a segment on that
one. No,
it's bad.
But yeah, we were talking about Pom Klementieff, and I love her as an actress. I think she did an amazing job in Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers and whatnot. And so I want to see her have like a really prominent like superhero role, like I don't want her to be like a side character in another project. So my thought would be that she would play the character Swift from The Authority. And I don't know if you know anything about her, but she's like a aviary, kind of like she has wings and and but like her abilities are insane. Like she can apparently fly as fast as some speedsters, and so she like apparently in the comics one time she's like gone straight through a person and like just obliterated them. So I think giving like her a role where she's kind of like anti-hero / villain, I think is a very like cool drastic change from the role she played in Guardians.
Yeah.
Plus she gets some really cool powers, and I don't know. I think Swift would be very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, considering that the Authority is either the next or going to be one of the next movies that they do, right. I think that would be in line with like, okay, well, I have this character in mind. Maybe you work for it. Maybe you don't. I heard in the Mission Impossible movie that she plays like an antagonist, I think a bit similar to like how Henry Cavill's villain was in whatever that one before was, like Fallout.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
And I heard that she's like quite good with the action scenes and kind of like scary. And I do think that it would be cool to see her play either a villain or somebody a bit more seriously. I'm sure Pom would probably be fine playing somebody who's a bit more lighthearted, like how Mantis is. But right. I think it would be more exciting for sure to see her in a new way and maybe in a more prominent role, like you were saying. Right. Some people I heard were saying like she could be Zatanna. But I'm not gonna lie, like I don't see the Zatanna.
I don't really see it either. Yeah.
Particularly.
Yeah.
When I was thinking about roles, some people like talked about like Wonder Woman. I don't really see Wonder Woman, to be honest.
Not at all.
But I do like the idea of like potentially like a Huntress in a Bat Family movie.
I had seen that. Yeah. I know a lot of people were saying like, maybe not a lot, but some people I saw were saying like, well, she's been like this black character for the last 20 years. Maybe we do a black version of the Huntress. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's fair. I don't know. I would have to see her in the role. Like, I don't really see it at the moment, but it's not a terrible role for her.
Yeah.
It's just really serious.
Catwoman could be cool, potentially.
I kind of like that. I kind of do.
You know?
Yeah. Especially if we're getting like an older Batman. Like, she doesn't need to be like incredibly young either, you know?
No.
Yeah. So.
I'll try to think of something else that she could be. I mean, maybe a Hawk Girl could be kind of in line with like your Swift potentially. I do like the idea of Swift. I really do. I do like that idea.
I don't want to see her as anyone else, to be honest now. Like if it's not Swift, I'm going to be bummed.
I wouldn't be unhappy if she was Zatanna. I just don't necessarily see it.
Yeah, like I'm sure she would kill it in anything she does, but it wouldn't be my first choice. Yeah.
Harley Quinn, maybe. I think she could do it, potentially.
I think she could. But I know, like, I could really see James Gunn, like, bringing over Margot Robbie again, you know, and just keeping her. So, I mean, and I would prefer to keep Margot Robbie, to be honest. But I think she would do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't have too many ideas, I guess. But I think, you know, I like her. I like everything that she's done with James up to this point.
Yeah.
And I think she would be a great addition. So I just, you know,
agreed.
But I like your pick. I didn't think about that, and that's a really smart one.
Yeah. Thank you. I definitely want her to be in the Authority in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Even if it's not Swift.